Hey guys, we're back at it again. In the middle of a 34, as you all saw earlier. Okay. So the audio's good. We'll turn that back down. So while I'm waiting for some of you to get in here and start checking this out, if you're not on my Instagram, I'll go ahead and give you guys a little peek. Streetwalker got some upgrades today. New fifth wheel hitch and a second toolbox. So that's awesome. Richard, what's going on? Also, as said in the title, I needed help. So since I needed help, the only thing I could think to do was to come over here and catch the high mileage helper.
What's going on, guys?
So that's what tonight's gonna be. We're doing a live at the high mileage helper's house with the high mileage helper. The reason for that is you all know that when I do my resets in Indiana, I end up over here where there's a chapter of my club. So I'm hanging out with the guys. Him and I have built a sort of a friendship, if you will. And Richard, outstanding. Thank you for that super chat. So we're talking, and he's asking where I am, and my camera is being really dumb. And he goes, dude, that's like 6 miles from my house. So I didn't really have I'm really sorry about this. It's all over the place. I think it's time to replace the tripod. Resets in Indiana. I end up.
I'm watching you, Rick.
I think it's time to replace the tripod. This one's dying. So here we are at 34, and we're with the high mileage helper. We're at his house. Michael, absolutely teamwork, and that's something that I've learned in this job is. If you have a placard, it doesn't matter what company. You all know that we're different companies. That doesn't mean I hate him. I mean, he does drive a Dodge. So.
Oh, man.
Gotta get the jabs in where I can.
Oh, yeah.
You wouldn't be a car guy if you didn't do it, right?
right.
You know, I've been a Chevy guy my whole life. You know, I always take jabs at my Ford friends. Now I'm one of them.
I'm a Ford gas truck guy. I'm an F-150 kind of guy all day long. But Ford diesel, that's where I gotta break that connection. I can't do it.
I'm with you on the 6.0 and the 6.4, and you have experiences.
Right. I'm a little biased. I'm a $9,000 bias turnaround for that. But anyways, yeah.
Oh, America Unboxed is Team Ram. Yeah, like I said, when I sent you your message, I was there for lunch. I didn't get a response from you. I took off. It was probably right around 1 or 2 o'clock. I left Goshen. I don't get to see my brothers in Indiana very often. So since I was only a couple hours away, I had to come down and say hi to them. I don't know what your schedule is exactly, but I will be back in Goshen tomorrow. As always, I mean, we've got 16 in here, which is more than normal this early on. Usually it ramps up towards the end.
Right.
So, what's up, Dan? I was actually in Chicago this morning at like 4 a.m. You guys control the lives. You're in charge of what happens. You are in charge of what we're talking about. You're in charge of what we're doing. Yeah, I don't. You guys control this conversation, and it's the way we always do it on the lives. I'll throw some filler in there. If he comes up with ideas, he'll throw filler in. We do keep it PC, family friendly.
Right.
I do like what little bit of YouTube money I get. Mr. America Unboxed said, it is great to see you, good sir.
Oh, hey. Yeah, man. Glad to be here.
And this has been something, like, him and I have been talking for months, and it just happened that he was home and I was here.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's like the one time I ran into Topic, the one time I ran into Dream Inspired. It just sometimes they align.
Yeah, yeah.
The planets. Or the trucks, or the load
Or
boards. Something aligns.
the roads connect somehow.
Clutch alignment tool.
Yeah.
Something aligns. I don't know. I'm kind of in a mood today. I was all over the place in your video, and now we're here, and I'm doing the same thing, and I don't know. Maybe I had too many Red Bulls today. There was a lot of Red Bulls today. I think I had 3 of the 20 ounces and 2 of the 12 ounces.
Oh, my word.
Yes.
Yeah, last time I had Red Bull, I fell asleep like 20 minutes later. So I think they have like the wrong effect on me. I don't know if that's normal.
You should try a red line.
Oh dear.
I had, well, let me tell you a story about young PFC Harris. Young Marines do dumb things. And some young Marines go get the Red Line Extremes, which, if you read the bottle, it says, do not consume more than half of a bottle in a 24-hour period.
Oh, wow.
And then they drink 3 bottles in 15 minutes. In case you're curious, that does result in anal bleeding. Which is probably a bad thing.
That's a rough day.
I assume that's not healthy. So don't drink 3 of those. Actually, follow the label and drink half of one in a day. Put the other one in the other half in the fridge and have it the next day.
I saw one.
Oh,
Yeah.
Richard.
I saw that, I think.
Richard. Look, I'm not going to bash on a company. They both have their pros. They both have their cons. And it depends what time of the year you're asking that question. I think we were discussing earlier, as of right now, Horizon looks better. That could change next month. I will say that at 13 months, I have absolutely 0 complaints about the company. Maybe 4 years or there's a different opinion.
No, in several years, in 4 years of being with Synergy, you're bound to have some type of things come up. I've been on a load. Well, I've been dispatched to a load where they gave me the wrong packet, and I'm already with the trailer. The guard didn't get it. I didn't get it, and the person who put everything into the packet together didn't catch it. And so I have a title and I have all the VIN number and all those things for the wrong trailer, and the situation was I'm home already with the trailer ready to go south, and I get a call from my dispatcher saying, hey, we got a problem here. You have the wrong packet for that trailer. You have the correct trailer for the wrong packet. We need you to come back. And I'm like, huh. So you missed it, the person at the yard missed it, and I missed it, and to me that says everyone is 100% at fault. We all failed. And so, yet I'm the person who's supposed to come back and pay the price in fuel and time and essentially money. And so, anyways, we ended up working it out. They had someone actually come and pick up the packet, and they mailed, it was pretty wild, but they mailed the correct packet to the dealership.
Rona.
I didn't have to do anything. I was good. So those things come along with these things, that you're bound to have hiccups. And no matter how small, how big, you're going to have problems. The question is, how do you respond, and how do they respond? Your interactions with them can be drastic depending on how you come at them with your response. So, I'm very pleased with Synergy after 4 years. There has been several hiccups along the way as Synergy has grown in the office, as I have grown as a driver, as I have learned the hard way multiple times. And so to me, it's just really about your perspective, your response to these, when these things do happen, because in this world, we're going to have trouble. In this job, we're going to have trouble. What are you going to do about it? So I don't know if in Synergy versus another company, the amount of trouble that there is, I'm sure that varies. But for me, I'm good with Synergy, and the times that there have been trouble, they have responded appropriately in my eyes for the most part. And I can work with a company that's going to at least be honest with me and try to be reasonable about these things. So,
Okay, that was actually a really great answer. We have a ton of chat to catch up on, so buckle in. Here we go. Dan, we love what we do too. The jobs are great. We're both fairly pleased with our employers. And YouTube's fun. 2 power pullers. I don't know about all that. I mean, we could connect a chain to the...
Yeah.
We could see who's the...
I'm just going to disqualify my transmission right now. I'm just going to let it die right now.
Ricky, I heard you met the nomadic couple. So, that's neat. Little Al, your picture is of an 18-wheeler. You don't get to have little in your name.
There you go.
No, but really though, it's going good. I am in a really good mood, much more than normal. This is, you know what? It's the shirt.
Put a smile on, folks.
Joey, no need to thank us. I enjoy it as well. Guys, I have a quick question. That means it's never going to be a quick question.
Oh dear, here we go.
Thinking about getting back over the road and want to try RV transport. Should I go ahead and get in or wait till after the first of the year? I would just say go for it. Because right now, you stand the chance of getting a few good loads before winter sinks in and we all slow down. Or in January, when it's still slow. My 2 cents. Do you have opposing 2 cents?
I think I'm with you on that. I'm with you.
That's way too much info. Oh, he must be talking about the red line. That's how far back we are in the chat.
Oh dear, sorry.
Yes, Richard, you did put us on the spot. But guess what? We went around the spot and still answered your question while being politically correct. And yes, entirely too happy. I'm really scared. Something is wrong. What is it, 60, 70? That is 84 ounces of Red Bull. And I did get up at 2 a.m.
Little slap happy, little
You know what it is? The streetwalker got Christmas presents, so she's in a good mood, so I'm happy.
You're at one with the walker, with the streetwalker.
Yes. Paperwork has been issue, hiccups, or any business. Yeah. I had that happen. I had one, just like you, completely did not check the envelope. I picked it up, went sweet, threw it in my truck, picked it up in Pendleton, Oregon, delivered to Las Vegas, Nevada, and the envelope was empty.
Oh no! Oh my word!
No, that was not Las Vegas. That was Bakersfield, California.
Wow.
Enterprise. I couldn't tell you, Dan. I have actually not looked into Enterprise at all. And I know there's differing opinions. There's people that love it, people that hate it. Personally, I am against the Enterprise lease program. Personal choice, I don't think it's a bad program. I just think for me personally, I'm not that big of a fan of what it is. Not that it's a bad thing, just that for me, not so much.
I'm kind of with you. I don't know enough what to say about it. I've heard good things. I've heard bad things. Be cautious. Don't get gung-ho and get fired up about somebody telling you, hey, it's all about this and this and this, and you're going to make tons of money. There is security with having somebody else's truck, and it's their problem to deal with that. But man, at the end of the day, depending on how much you're going to run, what are you actually going to be able to bring home after you're putting all that money per mile? It's a lot more to go into it. So be very cautious if you're going to even consider that route.
I think the only time it would be good is when you get up to the 500. We're on top of his Ram, the 500,000 or 600,000 miles.
Right.
At that point, enterprise starts to make sense.
Right. Yeah, and
by then your truck's probably paid off, so
right.
You're putting more into maintenance, but you're not making that $1,000 a month payment. I don't know. There's not a right answer.
Yeah, it's so much more complicated than just a yes or a no or whatever.
Aw, we are Sean's favorite YouTubers.
Oh dear.
Thank you, Sean.
Thank you, man. That's wild.
Enjoy watching videos from both of you guys. Keep the videos coming. You know what? That reminds me. Ben, I'm not going to say your last name. I do remember it. I met you at Dan's Hitch this morning when the streetwalker was getting her new presents. I doubt you're in here watching right now, but I'm sure you will eventually see this video. So, Ben, it was awesome to meet you, and I'm glad to hear that you enjoy the videos as well as his. Ironic that you called him out, and 3 hours later, here I am.
Wow.
Real and honest guys out there. You know, I got accused of that in my last live.
There you go. Good thing to be accused of.
How much vodka was in that? There was actually none. I am driving the streetwalker. I'm on personal conveyance. I came down here, which is legal, by the way, because I will come out of personal conveyance in the exact same parking spot I went into personal conveyance.
Where you started. Yep.
I got my stuff done at Dan's Hitch. I went to the Walmart. I bought the oil for the streetwalker. She needed an oil change. Did that. Got new wiper blades. Those were much needed as well, as I'm sure you saw in the last video when it wasn't that great. So that's fixed. Oil change, new goodies, and then I put it into personal conveyance, which is that Walmart is where I'm coming out of personal conveyance, because we have another guest on the next video. That won't be a live though. That'll be actually a video, because I'm hooking up to a trailer, and our new rule, 1 video per load, right? Right. And besides that, vodka, I wouldn't be perky. Alcohol makes you sleepy. Rookie. Load boards for Horizon, looking good. Collectively, we're right around the, what did I say earlier? We're close to 900 loads? All boards combined?
I think you said that, yeah.
I think one was 5 and some change, one was 3 and some change. So you do the math, since you can't get on the load board and see it. That makes sense. X plus Y equals cucumber, but only when divided by sour cream. Hit the blue button. I don't have a blue button. You hit the blue button.
I'm trying to tell my people on my community thing to come watch your live.
I didn't know. Oh, on
my community.
On your YouTube community tab.
Trying to.
I appreciate you.
Trying to get them there.
Look at this, good friend. Opposing companies, opposing trucks, and he's still plugging my channel. It's okay. I kind of plugged his a little too, so.
It'll work.
Also, by the way, speaking of plugging his channel, if you don't know who this is, the link to his channel will be in the description. It's right there. Right, yep, hit that little, yep, that's the one. Hit that. Right at the very top is that, and then there's a link to my Instagram and my other channel and email and everything else. Got it? Good. Moving on. Oh, there was a car show in Napanee. Wait. When you say car show, are we talking like old classic cars, or like Paul Walker, Fast and the Furious, rest your soul? Great actor, love the man. I'm just not a fan of the Rice Boy Honda cars. Personal choice. You've seen my other truck, okay? Not so much the Honda thing. 12 hours bottle of throttle. Yes, that is an accurate statement. However, I don't do it in the street walker, just because you never know what's gonna happen. Right? American Unboxed. I am broken. Something snapped. I think it was crossing all of the time zones or the complete lack of sleep I've had this week because everything has gone to bad. We'll that's a later video down the road. And you'll understand why when that video comes out down the road. Sean, outstanding. We're in Indiana, a little south of Goshen. We're at his house. Mr. Living Off the Grid. I'm not sure if you're aware, he's another Horizon driver.
Really? Okay.
He has a YouTube channel.
Check him out.
It was a good mix of cars. Okay, see, I can get behind Camaros. It's the Honda cars with an exhaust big enough I could shove my tablet in. That's where I have the issue. Oh. All right, coach, that's mean. It's funny, but it's mean.
Is that it?
I don't think so.
It's not it?
No.
Okay. Oh dear.
I'll be honest, I've only seen one of his videos.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Actually, I just found you last night. Ironic that you pop in my chat now. Hi, how are you?
Okay, I'll have to search that.
Oh, Richard. That is a very loaded question. You want to go first?
What's the question? Sorry, I didn't see.
Richard, the pink one. I don't know why you're pink, Richard. I didn't do that.
Set aside for taxes since this is a...
I know what I did, and I'm pretty sure that people aren't going to like that answer.
Probably not going to like my answer either.
We might have the same answer.
Okay.
Living Off the Grid. Thank you, buddy. That's outstanding. I truly appreciate it.
Awesome. Oh man. Okay, so right off the bat.
All right, later, Dan. Take care, bud. And American, that makes me happy. All right, back to Richard's question.
Okay. Right off the bat, technically, with the miles that we run, with the maintenance that we have, whether you write off the miles or the actual tax or the actual receipts for your individual repairs, or you take the the actual 55 cents a mile or 56, whatever it actually is, you could technically just that plus your insurance, your phone, all of these different things, your food, your phone, your insurance, your truck. What else? All those things, technically, you could get it down to where you make $0 a year on that form. You can have it show, actually even negative, technically. And the first year...
I'm going to hurt feelings with my answer.
Technically, you can, the first year, it's a lot more reasonable for you to lose money that first year, because if you're writing off a certain percentage of your truck, or however you're going to do the depreciation of your truck, you can show that you made no money that whole year or even negative. You can show that actually for every year, depending on your situation with your truck, how old the truck is, if it's already paid off. You can do whatever you really wanted to with that. The question is, for me, at 4 years, with this truck that I've had, I could still, even at 4 years, still be able to show $0. The question is, do I want to? About 9 months or so, I needed to buy a house. I didn't need to, I wanted to, and the right house at the right time, and God just kind of put it right in my lap, and I said, okay, thank you, I'm grateful, and things worked out. But what took time to get to that point, for getting a mortgage, for all these things, I needed to show more income, which means I did have to hold money back. So my opinion is that you can show zero, you can show as much as you want. You just need to be able to hold that money back that you need to for whatever that thing is. That's kind of where I'm at. And I don't know if that actually helps or if it doesn't help, but yeah.
So I pretty similar answer. And just like you said, 0 was easy. I was actually able to show a loss.
Yeah.
But my business, because I own my own company, the reason for that is I have apportion plates. In order to have apportion plates, you have to have an EIN. Because I had to have an EIN, you can't give that to a person. So I had to create a business.
An entity.
The only thing that business does is it owns my truck. I'm not on the registration. I am the owner of the business. I have paperwork that shows I'm the owner of the business. So while the company owns the truck, I own the company, so I can drive that. But with the business showing a loss, and then I get paid for the business working, I was able to show profit, which was would have kept me out of the situation you were in with getting your house. And I got a really nice tax return. And yeah. I held 0.
Yeah, so I've had years where I've showed 0, and I've had years where I've shown some income.
Hi, John.
What's going on, man? Good to see you.
Richard, I hope that kind of pointed you in the right direction. Also, the best answer to that question, see a professional. Yes. Not 2 idiots on YouTube.
Hey, that's true, man. Yeah, everybody's situation is different. You have a family. I'm single, living in a house by myself. I have a truck. You know, everybody is in their own different position. So go to a professional. Yes.
American Unbox, good night. And yes, Richard, I'll be honest, I used H&R Block. Yeah, I used H&R Block.
I think the first year for me, I went to a local place they knew all types of commercial transporting industry tax stuff, everything. And after I saw what they did, and I asked I came to them with so many different questions, so that later on in the future, after I use them one time, I know what to do. I know how to schedule things out. I know I know how to
I was looking for my phone.
Oh. It's one of them. It's right there. Oh man.
Richard, you will have to tune into his channel for that.
What is it?
Ironic, we just filmed that.
Yeah.
It won't be a live video. It'll be uploaded
as soon as possible.
Okay.
Do what I can. Somebody said, yeah, 57 cents a mile. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, 57. I think that's right.
Sounds like farming. Yes.
All in the paperwork. Wow, Dave. Yeah, that is.
You got a smart one over here.
Yeah.
No, but really, very solid answer.
Yeah.
Outstanding. Gold star for you, my friend. God, what is wrong with me? The streetwalker is turned off, which means this is going to turn off.
Uh-oh.
Because I'll turn it back on.
You go. Okay. Are we still live? Or are we?
That should still be going.
Okay.
Just the tablet won't work.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, I just lost connection. Alrighty.
There we go.
Ding,
Now,
ding, ding.
In a few seconds, it'll reconnect and we'll be fine.
Alrighty.
So another reason, remember how I told you I don't ever idle my truck at night? It does that after 30 minutes. And we're reconnected.
So here's a question for I don't know if I've actually ever seen you in a video talk about it, but why do you not idle your truck at night?
DPF.
That's all I needed to hear. I'm with you.
I know. I've seen your video.
I got you.
He has a video on it.
Yeah.
Ironically, we agreed. You want to take Mr. Coach's question? Because I have no idea. The purple one at the bottom.
Oh. I don't know that area, and we are
2.5, 3
two and
hours?
some change, southwest.
We're not trying to be rude, because the last time I used the D word and they demonetized me.
Okay.
Apparently that's offensive.
Wow.
So we're not trying to be rude. It's just we're at his personal house. So I don't really want to, you know. You know. Oh, come on. Y'all quit chatting? We got 38. We got 38 of you that need your heads checked. Tiny Home Towing. Oh. Hi, Tiny. Welcome to the chat. We just covered that about 5 minutes ago. But in all seriousness, personally, I'm against Enterprise. Not that I think it's a bad program. I don't. I think it's a great program. I've seen guys make it work, and I've seen guys make it work very well. For me personally, I don't think it works.
I would just add, you know.
Hey, Frank. And I think you spelled it right. I know mine's right.
IEL, yep. The IE always gets people.
Isn't the other way the feminine? I don't know.
Danielle.
I don't know.
There'll just be an LE at the end. Yeah, with the Enterprise, we already talked about it, but you know, for me, I'm someone at the beginning. I was not this way. I was not hey, I'm gonna go figure out how to do this so I can do it myself. I was scared to death. I knew how to change a tire before this job. As soon as this job started, I saw how much it cost for a shop to do work on these types of trucks, and how expensive the parts are, and then their upcharges for the part and for the labor, and you're at their mercy for however long it takes them to figure it out.
I want to pause you for a second.
Okay.
I assume at this point you've done wheel bearings.
Yes.
What did that cost you?
So I just made a video on that and posted it today. My wheel hub assembly, the wheel bearing front side from Rock Auto or from Amazon is $130.
You want to take a guess on the Streetwalkers?
I don't even want to know.
$600 a side.
Wait, installed labor, everything?
No.
Just the part?
Yeah. That 450
For
life, bro.
what? Oh my word. Oh yeah.
It was 2 G's.
I yield.
I vomited, so I dropped my truck off, and then I took off for a week-long motorcycle ride.
Oh.
And they called me like 2 hours after I left my house, and they're like, "Well, you can come back and get it if you'd rather do it yourself." I just went, "You already have the truck, just fix it."
Oh my word.
I'm already taking a whole week off work. I couldn't.
That just.
Yeah.
That hurts. The thing is, you know.
I'm sorry. It was 1,987, not $2,000.
Cry myself to sleep at night. That's where I would be at. I have had doing ball joints. I had somebody put in injectors at $405,000. You know, it's just, man, it's so difficult to swallow that and be able to say, well, can't wait till next time. You know, for me, my personal choice, I'm to the point where, man, I want to figure it out myself so I can do it for a cheaper cost next time. I can help somebody else out. Make the attempt to show in a video for you guys. I actually made a video. I talked about the signs, symptoms, and failure of a wheel hub or wheel bearing hub assembly.
I can tell you. I have video of it too.
This guy knows. He knows.
It's a really terrifying noise. Especially when you're going around a corner at 60.
Oh my word. Yeah,
Richard, thank you, good sir. I appreciate that.
And the thing is, you know, buying the part yourself, and then I could probably talk about this for forever, but buying the part yourself, figuring out how to do it off of YouTube videos, piecing multiple videos together for people who maybe don't do the best job. I'm making the attempt to try to put a full video together every time I do a thing for my truck. And then you now have that knowledge going forward. You can help somebody else out, and your cost per breakdown is going to go lower. Even with buying all the new tools that you need to have, those tools don't go away. You're going to keep them for
And things break more than
until,
once.
and they do. So, man, my cost per breakdown has gone down like that due to fixing stuff. So.
Yeah, I think you and I are going to become real good friends because the warranty's over.
I'm here to help, man. Whatever I can do.
Living off the grid. Why do I run over 26,000? Because I have had loads that are ridiculous pay. I mean, like, just a hair over 2 days of drive time, just a hair under $4,000. They're out there. You get them once in a while. And IFTA isn't that big of a pain. It really isn't. Awesome. You got me a finger full of grease for the next wheel bearing, Richard. I'm sorry. That really sounded rude. I did not mean it like that.
Every bit helps.
No, and that's what it was. Is I've had 1, 2, 3, 6 or 7 of those loads that are just ridiculous pay, and I've had a handful of others that were just convenient and able to get me somewhere I needed to be that I couldn't have if I didn't have an ELD. Now, you don't have to have IFTA to have the ELD, but I've also done a few loads that were over 26,000, and they paid really well too. So I don't know. Do you expect this winter to be as slow considering the volume as currently? Joey, I have no idea what this winter's going to bring. I couldn't even try and make a guess, realistically. I know last week we had, well, I think it was close to 1,000 on one board and like 600 or something on the reload board. I think, I'm not positive on those numbers. And then it's dropped way down, and it could go back up, or we could be leveling out. I couldn't answer you, Joey.
I've got a question for you.
Okay.
Do you notice at different time? It's been a year and some change for you, right?
13 months.
Okay, so
Oh, yeah, just a couple days over.
Have you noticed? And I know you're more in the west, but have you noticed a difference in the region? Just skimming the load board, constantly throughout the year, seeing more east loads, more westbound loads, more of your little route that you run on the west side. Do you see? Have you seen that more in different times?
I've seen a lot more sporadic loads.
Okay.
Now, what I mean by that is like, I don't know about Synergy, but we do a good deal of personal. Like, hey, I have an RV I need moved, or
we
hey,
definitely do now.
yeah. Actually, I did 3 of those to get here, where I just had to move someone's RV. And I've done those where their whole life is in it, and those are well over 26,000 pounds.
Wow.
I have drained those water tanks because they did not.
Oh,
This is really heavy. Oh, that's full.
Yeah, for Synergy, I would just say after going through the different seasons for the industry for 4 years, I've just noticed for Synergy, at least, not any other company, Synergy has more east loads in the wintertime. And summertime is more south or west. There's always something going west, but east and south really are more of a summer winter type of thing. For the wintertime, we don't really going east, at least. If you're willing to go east, I don't really see much of a slowdown. There's always something going through Pennsylvania to Connecticut, Massachusetts, Maine, New Hampshire, all those. Pretty much any week I want, I can get 1 or 2 of those any day. That's how it is at Synergy, at least.
Okay. Mr. Woodcutter, what do you mean by worry? And while we're waiting for him to answer, tiny home, average IFTA cost. There have been months where I have paid, and there have been months where I have received. So, yes. I hope that answers your question. Hi, Scott. Mr. Sandiford.
Take it.
My humor scares me tonight. I typically crack a few jokes, but something is wrong tonight. You leave
Papa
my
Bears.
roundness out of this.
Hey man, all I gotta say is I got a big smile.
Look,
So I
when
don't know.
when I was in the Marine Corps, I was in shape. Now I'm out and I'm in shape. Still shape, different one.
Different shape.
All right. Well, um, oil filter relocator. Oh, that was actually addressed directly to you. I thought his
and
name was Frank
actually-
Daniel.
For the rant, so I actually have not. By the way, I'm sorry I did not get back. I know you asked that comment on one of my videos recently. I haven't done it myself. I'm considering it, but honestly, for me, I can get in there even with my paws and be able to get it out without spilling it.
Go ahead, finish. I have a question for you.
Oh dear. Yeah, I haven't had much trouble with it, so I'm willing to do that to throw some money at that relocator setup, but I don't have a yay or a nay on that. I'm not for sure. So yes.
Cat filter adapter.
Because of
Oh, ironic. A cat just ran by.
yeah, a small cat literally just was like right there. I'm like, huh, that's interesting. You know,
I hope it didn't climb up in my fan belt.
oh.
I will pop the hood and check before I start it.
Actually, I actually had a what was it? Some type of. Oh, there he goes. He's hopping away. On top of my.
Ooh, that would be awesome. Almost zero chance of it happening. But try and set it up where all the YouTuber RV guys get together and we do like a huge meet and greet barbecue.
Yeah, heck yeah.
It'd be
Definitely.
Camera Palooza.
I'm down.
Anyway, cat filter adapter.
I've looked into it. I have not done it. Again, I don't know. I'm sorry.
I see people screaming 1 micron. I don't know if that's...
Right. You know,
It sounds good.
yeah. I'm sure it does a good job. I don't know if I have an opinion on it yet.
Mr. Coach, 4 miles.
How many more miles of the Ram?
And I only say that because the transmission will fail. The motor will probably last forever.
Yeah. So when you say how many miles you're going to get out of the Ram, original parts making it or not?
We're talking chassis or the whole thing?
The whole party. You know, I'm at 564 right now. Original turbo, original transmission, 68 RFE. As of right now, by God's grace, this puppy is still rolling down the road. I do my regular maintenance for the transmission. I do not have the CCV filter feeding the bad excess oil fumes, whatever you're going to call it, going into the turbo inlet. I did that some time ago. I have no major issues with the turbo. I do have a slight air leak, I believe, on the driver's side where the tube goes in to actually feed the engine from the top. But I'm pursuing 1,000,000 miles which may take longer, not being on the road as much as I used to be.
I don't know. I mean, my record for transmission swap was 45 minutes. I had a really hopped up Camaro. They would make it about 3 weeks.
Oh my
So I got
word.
really good at changing transmissions.
Oh my word, we'll come over because we'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm assuming I'm gonna.
There's a video. Well, the high mileage helper's head exploded like a grape, and transmissions are heavy. You know, I don't think I would upload that one.
That'd be a rough one. Yeah, I'm sure I'll have to replace my turbo and my transmission before I hit a mil. But that's my target. And when I hit 1 million, if I go a mile past 1 million, I mean, that's just gravy to me. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Oh yeah, did you hear about Mr. Woodcutter? His truck made it 29,000 and
Engine or what? What happened?
it was your injector system, right? The fuel system.
The
Also,
fuel rail?
Tim, you missed a lot. So what you're going to have to do is wait for this to upload tomorrow and go back and watch it because there's been shenanigans. Yeah, hey, nobody likes me. Oh, wait, that says 15. This is broken.
Let's see what this one thing says.
Hydrate, my friends. Yeah, CP4
CP4 pump. Oh man.
at 29K.
Oh. Can I ask what you were doing? Okay, listen. He's about to choke over here.
Excuse me.
Now that cat's just doing some laps here. For the pump to go out like that at 29,000, I've got to believe, and maybe this is just me searching for answers, but on the car wash going less than 30 miles an hour. Oh dear.
Oh, you know, when he had that hot tune in and he was...
You know, man, I
don't know what that's supposed to mean. Terry, are you being mean? There will be no mean.
You're just behind. I do need help. Is Ram tough? I don't know what to say.
If you can't dodge it, it doesn't matter. It'll break down before you get to it.
Savage.
It's all in fun. Feel free to crack on the 6.0 or 6.4.
Okay. All right, guys. How much time you got?
Because the 6.7 is not proven to be a poop yet.
So, one person that the trauma that I went through with my Ford 6.0, it was an 05.
Oh,
05. Uh-oh.
God, that hurts. And I don't even know to dodge.
Wait time. Is Ram tough?
He's been down for like 4 weeks.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
4 weeks? Right?
Ouch.
I think.
Ouch. If you own a Ford diesel truck, you guys need to go to powerstrokehelp.com or powerstrokehelp, the YouTube channel.
That dude's legit.
This dude, if I had found his channel before I bought my Ford 6.0,
You wouldn't have bought a 6.0?
I would have bought a 6.0 from him because when people say they bulletproof things, this is the only dude I would actually believe. This dude set up, they completely remanufacture the whole thing. There you go. They completely redo they rip the engine apart. They know exactly the failure points. He's been working on only Ford diesel trucks, 6.0s, after he went from the 7.3s, which really didn't have any issues compared to all these other ones. He knows so much. Go to Powerstroke Help .com or the YouTube channel, and he's got like hundreds of videos now. He rips these trucks apart and just.
Hey, it says 3 weeks. I'm an idiot.
4 weeks, it's like, oh my word. Yeah, yeah. All I can say is dealerships.
And maybe
Never
it's just
heard of her. Like
maybe it's just the experiences I've had living in Boise, but the Dodge dealerships are the worst. That could just be
they never have the parts for my truck. They never have anything.
And they're just rude.
They're not rude here.
Okay,
but
so it's just a Boise thing.
They just.
I mean, honestly, a Laramie Longhorn. I think that's it. The one that has like the saddle, everything, fancy gauges.
Fancy, yeah.
It was like $34,000 less than that truck, and yet I still went and bought that truck because they were so rude.
Do that.
34 is a lot of dollars.
That speaks volumes. Stack on stacks volumes.
And that has massaging seats.
There may be a video in my future because my driver's seat is
Dying?
destroyed. It's been dead. It's been resurrected, and it's been killed again. There may be a video coming from me in the future on that. This is not in a few months, but probably several months. I'm going to need a lot of money to be able to do this. But if and when I do it, replacing the seat is going to be absolutely incredible. It's probably overkill, but what I'm planning on doing, there's a company that's in Indiana, and they do custom seats.
How?
So that's what I'm going to be going with.
How can they not find a fuel rail?
Huh?
While he's reading that, Horizon allows 5 years old. The age is waiverable depending on truck condition and appearance and yada, yada, yada. Synergy. Truck age.
Truck age. I believe last time I looked, it's on their website in the resources or the questions. I think it was like 10 years or 15 years. It's one of the two. 10 or 15 years. In 2016, February 1st, I got hired the day after my birthday. My birthday's January 31st.
And what's your mother's maiden name?
While
we're giving out information.
Here's all my personal information. Just take it. Take it. You got it all.
I'm glad you figured out where I was going.
On that day, they accepted my 05. So I would also say this, how old do they accept? I believe it's depending on the time of the year. So when they're most desperate, if you've got an old beater or if you've got a whatever it is, you could probably sneak in, and as long as it looks clean.
I'm sorry. I didn't know that. You know Hot Shot Dave?
Yeah.
About that brand new Ram 5500? Motor grenaded at 40K.
Have a warranty?
Not if you use it for commercial. Dodge voids your warranty right out the gate.
No.
Ford leaves your warranty intact for 125.
Ouch.
So...
I got nothing to say on that. I got nothing. Oh my word. Ouch. Junkyard and see if they got any
that.
good
You know
use.
what, Terry? You're a genius. There's some idiot somewhere that has wadded up his brand new Dodge truck.
Couldn't find the rail though from earlier. What was that?
Yeah, the dealer can't find a fuel rail.
Okay.
Right?
How? How can you not?
Right? Oh, because they all come from China.
Nothing of that. Oh man. Go to junkyard and see.
Right, and David, that's what I was saying. It's waiverable depending on condition and appearance and, You know what, Frank? I have actually considered maybe doing that myself. I found found a deep pan that has a fan on it that pulls.
Really?
Yeah. You'd have to go like way back in their archive, but go check out Truck and Travel.
Okay. Has a fan. So, one thing that I plan on doing a how
Okay,
to.
so no, I'm sorry. Dodge is honoring the warranty on the 5500. I think on the chassis cabs you do get your warranty because you're obviously buying it for commercial use.
Okay. Okay.
I stand corrected. If you get a chassis cab, your warranty is good for commercial use. But the chassis cabs also have the D-rated motor.
Okay.
The more you know.
Real quick, what I was going to say, I was planning on doing a video on how to replace your filters and your fuel from your transmission pan. I was not able to make that video during the shutdown of the whole world.
The Flu Manchu.
And so there's a part in there, the actual, what is it called? The spin-on filter that goes into the 68 RFE. It's plastic. It comes with
an oil filter.
The plastic part. They make those are known to like break off, and if that happens, your spin-on filter can fall into your transmission pan and literally.
It's not really filtering much.
It ain't doing nothing, and it's going to cause some severe issues. So they actually make a metal, whatever it is, whatever it's called, a spinner thing. That's my technical term. That spins in and it's not plastic, and so that will protect you there. Coming to a video near you in like 60,000 miles.
You're predicting the transmission failure.
So, well, I'm just next time I do my transmission.
You know what?
Service,
if it doesn't die at 60,000, I'm killing it myself.
Doing it anyways.
What are you doing, high mileage helper? Nothing. Though you don't see this hacksaw, don't look. I have to make YouTube content.
It ain't gonna break. I'm gonna break it for it. So.
Oh. Okay. Well, we are just a hair shy of the 1 hour mark, which is where I typically cut these videos anyway. If you don't believe me, go back and look at my previous lives. They're usually all right about an hour. So, ow, that hurt. I am going to go ahead and close this out right here. First, thank you for being a gracious host. Thank you for having me over to visit with you. This has been an outstanding experience. You can't see anything because my headlights were facing the other way. So I'm going to go ahead and end this here. Living off the grid. Thank you, good sir. Just about all of the money that comes in from this channel is put back into it in one way, shape, or form. It either goes into the streetwalker or it goes into equipment to make the video better. In case you are not aware, the new iPhone 11 Pro Max is not cheap, and I wanted to give you guys 4K quality. So, there we go. Also, that allowed me to start giving you guys some dash cam-ish, sort of, shots. Okay. As always, those of you out on the roads, I wish you fair winds and following seas. Take care and have a great day.